Hey there, so today we have another review. This is one of the 5 beers that actually we recently released at Ellipsis. Congrats to them and just, putting out some beers. I mean, we need to sell some beer during this time, and so, the only way that I'm employed at the moment. So appreciate everybody out there who's buying beer at Ellipsis, and recently did the can release, and we sold a lot of cans the first 3 days. So that's really awesome. So thank you guys so much who are local and buying beer. Anyway, this is Ellipsis Jefe. So this is German style Hefeweizen, 5%, and yeah, let's dig into it. Oh, first off, what is that? Yeah, it's like a Hey Arnold Nickelodeon kind of splash kind of vibe to it. So sort of the idea behind the label. People love it. People love it. So anyway, digging into this beer. Beer is actually not that cloudy. Our Hefeweizen is not super. I mean, then again, it's also not bottle conditioned or anything. It doesn't have all the yeast sitting in it, so nicely fined. And so yes, beer comes in a medium gold color, has a medium haze to it. That actually, yeah, even for beer that's actually like not bottle conditioned, sitting on all the protein and yeast, looks pretty good. So definitely Hefeweizen. From the attempt at what we're trying to do, or the brewers are trying to do with this beer, is trying to make a less phenolic Hefeweizen. And for me, I can sort of see that because, man, we've done some classes or study sessions and stuff, and man, some of these Hefeweizens are so phenolic. And if you don't, granted, I don't drink that much of them, and they come off like so Belgian-y. It's such a strange style, especially in German brewing, to have such a yeast-forward beer, but yeah, this is banana runs for days. I get a little bit of like, what's on the back end? Almost like a light smoky phenolic, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. But it's like banana bread, lightly bubblegummy, but it's just tons of runs and runs for days. Like, but yeah, there's a little bit of phenolic thing, I want to say. Like, not too spicy, but it's strange. Cheers. Yeah, so this is sort of that like American wheat ale / German Hefeweizen kind of hybrid. It definitely has a banana run thing, but it doesn't have that like fluffy. The carbonation is probably not at the volumes that, generally the style is at. I mean, man, I think Hefeweizen sits at like 3 to 3, or like over 3.5 volumes of CO2 versus like normal beers at 2.5. So it's more sits like regular carb. It also doesn't have that fluffy protein forward wheat. Again, the carbonation is not going to be there, so it doesn't really have that kind of mouthfeel with the amount of thickness of the wheat, but then also just the carbonation. Yeah, there's a weird dryness to it. I'm actually not quite sure what that is. I was calling phenolic on the nose, but I'm actually not quite sure what I'm tasting on the back end. That's what makes it so dry. Got not a lot of that wonderful sweet banana run character up front, but then it washes away like a little bit more clean, and maybe it's a little hop bitterness. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it really tastes like the in-between of, again, the aromatics and flavor of a German style Hefeweizen, and then the lighter kind of crispness of an American wheat ale or / blonde ale, something like that, right? It's quite good. I like it. It plays a fun line, if you like Bell's Oberon and you want a little bit of that kind of German oomph to it with a banana thing, sort of what you have in this glass right here. Fun stuff. I'm enjoying it. That weird flavor on the back end, I'm not quite sure what it's about. Maybe it's just hops. Maybe it's just like a little bit more hoppy and it's bitter on the back end. Either way, this beer for me gets a, this is with like me generally not liking these kind of runty flavors of German yeast expression. 86, good beer. Yeah. This is Hey Jefe from Ellipsis. Until next time, guys, cheers. Later.